Hey, Shalom, ye men of Israel, by Yahshua Dawadah. I want to start off by giving all thanks, all praise to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Wahawah Kakadash. Yahweh being a true Hebrew name of the Heavenly Father. Not Yahweh, not Jehovah, but Yahweh, which is Hebrew for he is to be, to exist. Bahashem in the name. Yahweh Shai, the only begotten Son of the Most High Yahweh, who the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ. Yahweh Shai, which is Hebrew for he saves, he delivers. He is our salvation. Bahashem in the name, Wahar and the Racha, Spirit, Quadash, Holy, which is the Holy Spirit. I want to give double honors to Yahweh Shemiel Shawah, the elder apostle of Great Millstone, rule well, teach well, peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that are pushing this truth and sincerity. And that 1/3 that will be calling upon the name of Yahweh Shemiel Shai, in prophecy and in truth, love, which is lost as commandments, and faith of Yahweh Shemiel Shai. I am the brother Bernard Bond of the Dallas GMS Camp, coming to you again with another quick lesson before camp. So we'll try to make this edifying and to the point and keep it moving. Now, I wanted to do this lesson because, brothers been getting ill, been getting sick with all kinds of things that we see in the air, you see, and, from allergies, from whatever Esau Edom is spraying in the air, chemtrails, that joker's trying to block out the sun, doing all sorts of wickedness with the creation of Yahweh Shemiel Shai. Because we know, pursuant to Ecclesiastes, 39 and 27, those things that was created for good, this devil has turned it into evil or to wickedness, such as food, air, water, putting plastics and forever chemicals and things that he knows can kill, you see. And who do you think is his target? You so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Indians. He's actually pursuing you. And that's pursuant to Genesis 27 and 40. When Esau says, after my father's death, he shall slay his brother Jacob. Did he not say that? So it's a spiritual battle that most people don't really understand unless you're in this truth. All right, call Lord Yahweh Shemiel Shai for giving that, this awakening the spirit of truth to Great Millstone, starting with Albert Bivens, all the way down to our elder apostle Tahar, and down to the men of the Lord, the bishops, deacons and the elects and the officers. We have entered into their labor, man. So all these things are being made manifest unto us, as it says in Amos 3 and 7, that the Most High will do nothing but he reveals his secrets to his servants, the prophets. So we are in the know as to what these things, when a person may say, I feel ill or something's not quite right, well, let's read this article because it says, opinion from the diagnosed with the apostle said, nobody feels healthy anymore. And hospitals sure aren't helping. That's right. In olden times, not that old, but, I say back in the 40s, 30s, 50s, a lot of so-called black people, didn't enjoy going to the hospital. It's as if, one, they weren't really being catered to. They had to go to a specific colored hospital. But the premise was that you knew who your enemy was. So you didn't want to go to your enemy to seek any type of medical help. But look at the times that we're in. The hospitals are full with you so-called black, so-called Hispanic, Native Indians. You are in the land and in the hospital of your oppressors. So it says nobody feels good, forget happy, shove even, satisfied. You can hardly find anyone who feels good. That's right. Chemtrails being, soaked up in the air. Plastics in your water bottles. All right? Plastics in your food, even pizza. You see? All sorts of chemicals that they put into your food that you can't even read or pronounce on the back of, the packaging. This is how your enemy is able to what? Penetrate you. And it's a generational penetration, meaning once he starts to defile your body and you having kids and all of a sudden now you have diabetes, it's a family thing, you have cancer, it's a family thing, whereas you didn't have that before in your family line. So it says, she can't walk, he can't pee. This, know what's wrong, but it's wrong to do your women folks slept west in a wagon train and still fed the husband a veal cutout and whatever morsel he wanted to snack on. It said today is specialist. One only does left hands. Another just mentions which medic to see in order to wait online for their disease specialist who is fresh from Boston and temporarily shaking some cash out of the patient's right hand. So these quacker doctors or quack doctors, okay, a lot of these guys are just in it for the money. It's not about you. It says TV commercials are mostly pushy, shouting lawyer guaranteeing you'll get your money after that tractor who ran over you pays them, or it's a MD's hustling medication. It's all pills, capsules, doses, emergency rooms, even suggested final resting places. Pros stare into the camera and ask, so you're 87 and don't feel well? Then try whatever. 2 pills daily and you'll feel like you're 78 again. All right? So that's what you're getting. There's a relationship between what you eat and how you wind up in the hospital. These doctors are not telling you what you should eat, what you shouldn't eat, but what do? They promote these pills. That's how you know that you are in the land, right, of the wicked. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All these wicked things, the talk nowadays is forever various animals, the lake waters, that is polluted. It's in the grass. It's in what vegetation that animals eat. So when you eat the animal that's been eating the grass or whatever with the forever chemicals, now it's in you. Do you think that's a coincidence? Do you think that's by accident? No. We just said what the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay? Meaning that he can do whatever he wants to do, man. But right? What do? They doctor up a prescription so you can go buy these drugs. It's money, right? Profit over people for the most part. And they are constantly getting people ill. Brothers coming down with allergies all of a sudden, right? Your stomach is hurting and now you have a form of diarrhea. You missed in work and you're wondering, where did this come from? Was it the air? Was it the water? Or was it the food that I ate? You never know, you see, because this is the wicked devices, okay, that this devil is conjuring up, the self-proclaimed white man. He's the one that's doing all these things, man. You see? That's it. This other article. Okay, it says microplastic permeate food and air across the globe. It says Cornell University study reveals that people worldwide are unknowingly consuming significantly higher amounts of microplastic through food, water, and air with the highest rates in Southeast Asia. See, they'll tell you Southeast Asia, right? They don't want to alarm people in America, but it's happening here in Babylon, aka America. All right? It says since 1990, microplastic consumption has increased sixfold in Asia, Africa, and the Americas. See, they should put the Americas first, all right? But if it's happening in Asia and Africa, okay, who's dumping all that stuff down there, man? How are they, right, consuming plastic? It's worldwide. You have to break this down, man, because those people are able to grow their own food, but why are they consuming plastic? Shouldn't it be more so here in America, right, and most westernized places? You have to understand that plastic was a byproduct of oil by one of slips my mind, one of those small hats. Okay, in fact, let's find out who it is. Okay, we can do it. Let's see. Who invented plastics? Hopefully we get the information that we need. I want to say it was, but who did it work for? Because it's a byproduct of oil. Okay. Okay, Rockefeller, oil, and plastic. Let's see. Because that's where it came from originally. Okay. It says, while the Rockefellers are spending their oil fortune to end, okay, J.D. Rockefeller, Wikipedia, Standard Oil was the greatest business trust in the United States. Through use of company monopoly power, Rockefeller revolutionized the petroleum industry. So if you can receive this, okay, oil is a byproduct, or plastic is a byproduct of oil, you see. So the Rockefellers, okay, were making money off of this. And that's how you got the capsule mixed with that. It's all plastic. It's all oil. All right, I just want to get that part right there. It says since 1990, microplastic consumption has increased sixfold in Asia, Africa, and Americas, driven by rising plastic production and inadequate waste management. It's in Indonesia. See, it's going to go ahead and tell you about these other countries, but guess what? It's more so here. People are feeling the effects of those things that are in the air, and people are getting sick. All right. It said why this matters. It said microplastic pollution poses significant environmental and health risks, affecting ecosystem and potentially leading to long-term health issues in humans. All right. Just wanted to read that part because, again, what did the article say? The article said what? Nobody feels healthy anymore, and hospitals sure aren't helping. You see? We're going to hit this article up real quick. I know I said I want to make this quick. And it says, all right, plastic particles in bottled water. See, there was a time where you could drink from the faucet. But then there what? Even what happened in Detroit, all right, where the water got polluted, turning yellow, and all of a sudden we found ourselves it has nanoplastic. It said plastics are a part of everyday lives. And plastic pollution is a growing concern. When plastic break down over time, they can form smaller particles called microplastic, which are 5 millimeters in a sesame seed. Microplastics, in turn, can break down into called nanoplastic in size, unable to be seen with the naked eye. These are small enough to enter the body's cells and tissues. Previous research has found evidence of plastic particles in human blood, lungs, gut, feces, and reproductive tissues like the placenta and testes. But the potential health effects of these tiny plastic bits are still unproven and unknown. They know what that does. It said the small size of nanoplastic has made them especially difficult to detect and study. Man, what does it say in Psalm 55 and Salakia? We just say Sirach. All right, Sirach 12 and 10. Let's go ahead and hit up the scriptures, man. I got what I need to get out of that. Because this devil will lie to you and say, we don't know much about it. You know, we're still doing research. This is Sirach 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. This is the self-proclaimed white man that you're going to what? Vote into office at some point in time, right? Thou shalt be unto him as thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust had not been altogether wiped away. What he said, Esau said, Genesis 27:40, that at the death of his father, he would slay his brother Esau. That spiritual battle is still going on as of today, you see. And it even said in Ezekiel, all right, 4:13, it said, the Lord said, even that thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I shall drive them. Yeah, we are in the land of our enemies, right? Pursuant to the curses, Deuteronomy 28, all right, 6-8, that shall be taken by ship back into Egypt again, paraphrasing, right? And Egypt means bondage, man. We are in our captivity. And that's what the devil seeks, and the devil, all right, not your spiritual demon, right, Satan, but we're talking about a man, right, his behavior, right, that snake that was in a garden. And that snake is Nakash, which means a sorcerer, right, a deviator, right, a demon, someone that practices sorcery, right, a male witch, you see. And he's doing all these things against you so-called blacks, so-called Hispanics, so-called Native Indians, man. All right? And again, this devil has taken something that was created, water, food. We'll get that in Sirach. Okay. 39 and 26. Because that's what he does. He takes the good that the Most High has created and turns it into evil. It says the principal things, Sirach 39:26, the principal things for the whole use of man's life are water. He's polluted that. Fire, iron, and salt, flour. He's polluted that. Or wheat, honey, milk. Now he's talking about what? Bird flu and milk. And the blood of the grape, wine, which he dips with some wine, swine in it. And oil and clothing. It says, all these things are for good to the godly, so to the sinner they are turned into evil. The Most High created this world in perfection, but again, it's based upon who he has given the right to rule. We have to experience the wickedness of this time. We have to call out that devil. We have to reveal who the wicked is. And that's what we do, all right, as we're doing these lessons, all right. We expose, we reveal what this self-proclaimed white man, who's really red, has been doing all this while. This is how he got his fame and fortune, all right, through killing, you see. And but we know Yahweh Shemel Shai is going to disappoint him, man. And that's why we need salvation. This is why we need salvation, man, especially in these times. All right, we're going to get this in a blue letter. I kind of move around the blue letter. This is Psalms 10:2. Again, this is how we know this is the wicked. All the things that's happening to people. It's not a coincidence that people are getting sick. All right. We'll get this in KJV. This is Psalms 10:2. It said, the wicked in his pride does persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. So he's doing all these things, man. It's not a coincidence again that bottle that they've been putting water in has microplastic. When you break them down, they're nanoplastic, and people have been consuming this from day one. You see, this is the device to kill over time. All right? But we know the Most High is going to give him what he's going to deserve, man, for all the wickedness he's been performing on this earth as he's being revealed. He has to be judged, man. This is Psalm 17:13, and it reads, Arise, O Lord, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. So Esau, Edom, right? That's his birthright. Salaki, not his birthright. That's his blessing that was given on to him, man. Because he sought to be, receive the blessing of the elders. But he what? He despised his birthright, Genesis 25, all right? And it was given on to Jacob. He sold his birthright for what? Raw meat and lentil beans. Okay? So he cried to his father Isaac, "Hast thou any blessing for me?" And that's Genesis 27:38, right? So he was given the blessing. We can go ahead and get that real quick. He was given the blessing of the sword. All right? It said, and Esau said unto his father, "Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me even me also, O my father." And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, "Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, which is the oil, which these plastics are made out of, man, and of dew of the heaven from above. And by thy sword," we just read, okay, that he is the sword, "that shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. It shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck." That's right. Right now Esau Edom is ruling, a self-proclaimed white man. All right? His dominion is almost up. 2 Ezra 6:9, for Esau Edom is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of that follower. But it just has to play out. But before it plays all the way out, he has to be judged by the revelation of all the wickedness that he's been doing, all right, from day one. That's why it says in Psalms 28:4, okay, Psalms 28:4 says, "What? Give them according to their deeds, according to the wickedness of their endeavors. Give them after the work of their hands. Render to them their desert." See, the Most High is going to make an example of Esau Edom, who purports himself to be a god. Okay? And that's Isaiah 31 and 2 and 3, where he says he's the Egyptian, he's the god. All right? But the Most High is going to deal with him in such a way, man. All right? Through our Lord, Yahweh Shai. He's the true physician. He's the one that we need to save us, man. Not Esau Edom going to these hospitals, man. This is Sirach 38 and 12. Sirach 38 and 12, and it reads, all right. It said, "Then give place to the physician, for the Lord hath created him. Let him not go from thee, for thou hast need of him." We need Yahweh Shai. He's the physician. As it says in Ecclesiastes 10:10, right? The physician cutteth off a long disease, and that's Esau Edom. He needs to be cut out from this world, man. Look at all the wickedness that he's doing. All these ailments, you can blame it on him, man. You can blame it on Big Pharma. He has gotten rich over people's blood and death. All right? So Yahweh Shai is he, right, that delivers, that saves. He's the one that's going to cut off that long disease, which is Esau Edom when he crashed the clouds, man. All right? And that's going to be the end of this kingdom. And it's going to establish that everlasting kingdom, which is the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right? King David and the elect, the 144,000, 12,000 from each tribe, and the numerable number, 1/3, you see? So, brothers, we have to just hold on and keep praying to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai to save us. He's that true physician. He's going to, we're going to get the new bodies, man, immortalities. No more will we be under these chains of darkness to be feeling ill, coughing, sneezing, right? Feeling weak. No. Those are all attributes of who's ruling in this time. And that's part of his sword. But call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai that his end is nigh. Follow the prophecies. 2 Ezra 9:1. Measure ye the time. All these things that's happening. Okay? From Israel to Iran, Hezbollah. From Russia to Ukraine. All right? China and Taiwan. All right? North Korea, South Korea. All these things are tokens of the time, which is the indication that Esau's kingdom is coming to an end. Kwam Yasharallah and the Bar Babylon. I'm going to give all thanks, all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Wahara Kakadash, Double honors to the elder apostle, great millstone, rule well, teach well, peace, and salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom, Israel. Bayat Shah Dawadah, house of David.